Hi, everyone. It's Lourdes. For a minute, I had to check to see, make sure I was on the right channel. Hope that you're all doing well. If you're new here, welcome. The energy has started flowing, and the energy will continue to flow until I finish speaking. And please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Hi, Aggie. Nice to see you. Um, I'm very excited about today's session. Today's live stream starts a series. We're going to be doing a feng shui series where I send energy to all the different areas of the home. Of course, you can also receive the energy as I send it, and it has already started flowing through this live stream. Hi, Kay. I'm excited as well. And Richard, thank you for moderating at Transformation Vibrations and this one. Hi, Pluto Loves the Eighth. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Trixie. Hi, DK. So this energy, it was something, it's so funny how it came about. Because we've been sick, we've been cleaning more than usual. We've had to clean the whole family. And once we start cleaning, we find we have to release more and more. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to release and clean. And then I thought of feng shui. I want to improve. My daughter started reading feng shui for health. And I was like, shoot, we need feng shui in the whole house because we were sick. We weren't doing much. So now we're really getting back into it. Hi, Charlotte. I wanted to start. We're going to go counterclockwise, but I wanted to start with prosperity. And then we're going to hit all the guas for the next couple of live streams. Let's see. Charlotte, I'm so grateful to be here now as I need to clean up my house. Charlotte, you're not the only one. Right now, I have been on a crystal kick like you would not believe. Since we got sick, I was looking for crystals, and then I started making more jewelry, finding crystals. My daughter and I have a box. It's really a camera case. We fill with jewelry we're not using right now, but that's our crystal medicine kit. So we go in there and we've been pulling crystals to help us with whatever challenges we're having right now. She's been using a lot of fluorite, a lot of turquoise, a lot of blue and green crystals because a lot of the COVID gunk is still in her chest. For my husband and I, it's been on our throat and our nasal area. So I've been working with blues and purples. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you. And thank you, Charlotte. And I need to declutter as well. There's definitely more that needs to be done. I need this, Trixie. I think most of us do. The first thing I wanted to recommend before we start is this book, Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life. It's in the description box. It uses black hat feng shui, and that's what we're going to be using, black hat feng shui, because I don't need to know the exact compass position. It's based on the gua of 9 spots, and the wealth corner, which we're starting in, is the furthest left-hand corner of the home or your office or your room from the front door. So if you look at your front door, the furthest, like if I'm looking, my front door is not there, but if I'm looking this way, the furthest front door is that way. So if I'm the front door, it's that corner. It's not going to show up with the TV, with the screen, but furthest left-hand corner. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. I'm sure we will all feel better. I think we all, as we start going through this whole gua thing, I think we're going to start feeling all better. What if we use the back door always? Then use the back door, DK. If the back door is your regular front door, use that as the center spot to locate the spaces. Hi, Nadia. So this is the book that changed our life. And the reason I said that was when my daughter first read this book. This was many years ago when Richard was working. Richard had been laid off and was having a tough time finding a job. So we realized that the career area of the home was the wrong color. It was yellow. It was nice and sunny and bright, but that was doing nothing for his career. So we painted everything blue, changed the curtain, we painted the room, changed the curtain, and within, I think, 2 months, he got a job. So we had already seen that it was working. And then we tried it in different areas of the home, and we found that it helped as well. So this is the book that really did it for us, and that we really feel explains feng shui in a way that most people can relate to. Now, in regards to the feng shui, the wealth corner, I pulled a card. Now, this is from the Nature's Whisper card deck. I love the artistry in this card deck. The card I pulled, which is very interesting, is gratitude and appreciation, which also relates to wealth and prosperity, because the more grateful you are, the more appreciation you show, the more prosperity comes in. It comes in easier. But this card deck, I just had to show some cards in it because I was looking through it today because it was just so pretty and I needed that inspiration. Here's this one, Acceptance of Love. And the other one that really got to me was Trust Your Own Understanding. These cards just stuck out to me today. And of course, there's a link to the card deck and the book in the description box. That wealth corner. With feng shui, the most important thing to do is to start with physically cleaning. I hate doing that. I hate saying it, but you need to physically clean the space because stagnant energy stays in corners and we don't want it there. We don't want any negative energy stuck in that corner. So the first thing you need to do is clear the space out, clean it physically. I'm saying sweep, dust. If there's glass in there, clean it. Do anything physically and then clean it energetically. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you again. Hi, Samir. Nice to see you again as well. So the next thing to do is clean it energetically. Now, for some of us, I like using incense and Palo Santo and sage. But let's say you can't. You know, the smell is too much. The smoke is too much. You can use the Clearing Space video. I believe I have one on Rest Relaxation Reiki. You can use bells. You can use tuning forks. You know, tuning forks help clear the space. And if you're a Reiki practitioner, you can use Dawn. I'm saying, I know Dawn is a Reiki practitioner who's a study under me. You can use a clearing symbol as well. And if you don't have the clearing symbol and you're a Reiki practitioner, just use Reiki clear. If you want to use white light, you can use white light to clear. There's many different ways you can clear the energy. But the goal is to clear the energy after you physically cleaned. Then you have to say, all right, I physically cleaned the area, declutter it. And I'm just saying, do one little space at a time because decluttering could be so overwhelming. It is for me because I am a pack rat. I admit it. I am a big pack rat. So I like to cram things into spaces. I have to do like one shelf at a time. If it's a bookcase, I have to do maybe just, if I'm doing a bookcase, just one bookcase because otherwise it gets too much for me. Aggie, you love sage. I love the smell of sage and incense, Palo Santo, but I know like for my husband, he's more sensitive to it. So I may not always be able to use it if he's in the house. But if you can, do that. Declutter. And what I mean by declutter is you want to have one, stuff that you love. If you were given a gift and you really don't like the thing, don't put it in the wealth corner. Please don't do that. Take it out of there. And you know, put it in a box somewhere if you have to. But the goal in this corner is to bring in certain types of energy. The card today was appreciation. We want to bring in appreciation. So what do we do for appreciation? If you are grateful to someone in your life, you can put a picture of them there. That would help. Hi, Amber, and don't worry about being late. You can do that to assist with the energy. I like to use crystals. Now, not only do I use regular crystals, I use these crystal spheres. I put a link to them on Amazon in there. Now, what I did with these crystal spheres, I love that they bring the energy of rainbows into the house. I have them in the back of the house where the sun hits them in the morning and the front of the house where the sun hits them in the afternoon. These I bought on Amazon. These are the larger ones, but they have smaller ones. And what I did was, oh, that's not the smaller one. This is the smaller one. I put them on jewelry string. Here we go. And I linked both there. The crystals I have here, some are from old necklaces. Some were from one of the dollar stores, not Dollar Tree, not Dollar General. It was a small little dollar store, had crystal glass bracelets for $1 at that time. I bought as many as I could in all different colors, because the color for the prosperity area, of course, green is the main one. Green is about growth, and that area is about growth. It's about wealth, appreciation, generosity. I use green. I have a light green, like a peridot green, and an emerald green. The color gold, and I have gold in this one. And these are both in the room. I just took them off for this. You could use red if you feel red is the one for prosperity for you. Red would do. You can use purple. I love the color purple. To me, that's royalty. I have purple in there. So, and what you could do is you just need like a little square, a little piece of paper. You could put it behind a dresser. You could put it behind a bookcase. You could put it under a vase or under anything. The goal is the intention. You want to have the intention to draw that energy of wealth, of prosperity, of abundance in. In there, I also have, I have here a citrine tower, and this is one of my absolute favorites. It's in that corner of the space. Pyrite can also be used. And let's say you don't have these crystals. If you have jewelry, you can put the jewelry in there that has the crystals, or you can play my this is the Energy of Crystals video playlist on rest, relaxation, and Reiki. It has the entire, it has citrine, it has pyrite, and you can use them. Hi, Kay. Well, yeah, the citrine is really cool. Other crystals, you can use jade. I left my jade there right now, but I have green aventurine. I have a green aventurine sphere and green aventurine rough. I put both in that corner. But I didn't leave it at that, because I really love bringing in the energy of Prosperity House. I found these candles at, I think it was Home Goods. And in Home Goods, what I loved about this one, and I used it for one of the Reiki Sunday specials, the candle that was in here. I think there was something for abundance, maybe prosperity. I can't remember what. I love how this one has a tree. That's why I love this one in the wealth corner. And what I'm going to do in here is fill it with green crystals. And it's a little dusty. Boy, I saw dust come out. Green or citrine. I have a lot that I can put in here, and that's what I'm going to put into this one. Now, you don't have to do as many things as I did. You just need to do one. Let's say you just want to put red piece of paper back there, a green piece of paper, a picture of a tree. I know from Dawn has done the Green Man box. She did a Green Man wooden box, and she did a Green Man photo, a picture. Richard, if it's possible, do you think you could bring me the picture that Dawn painted? Let's see. I'm asking Richard now to just leave the computer, so I'm sorry about that. And he did put a link into the Energy of Crystals playlist. You may want to just put the playlist on for the green crystal, the aventurine, the citrine. You may just want to do that. You may want to just have a picture of a tree that's growing and healthy. You don't want to do fall. You want to do spring or summer, preferably. Okay. Richard's going to come up and try to show it. Here, you're not. Okay. The Green Man, she drew this. I have the Green Men for summer in that box, in that space as well. Thank you. And Dawn, if you're interested in anything like that, there's a link to Dawn in the description box as well. She did that one. She did the box. So I have the box in there. I'm trying to bring in the energy of growth. And I want summer as opposed to spring. Spring is great too, but spring hasn't fully bloomed. So we want to bring in that energy of summer, that growth. Excuse me 1 minute. That's what we're trying to do. Now, I mentioned there's some other crystals you can use. Rhyolite is a form of green. Any quartz crystal with, oh gosh, just chlorite in it, you can use as well. Thank you, Richard. So you can do many things in that corner. If you don't have a lot in that corner, that's even better. Just put one thing. You don't want to really, you want to have room for the energy to flow. You don't want it all crammed in either. Charlotte, yeah, she is an amazing artist, and that's one of my favorite paintings she's done. We have a lot of her paintings in this house, and they're all over the house. The far left corner is the prosperity area. Now I'm talking about a whole room, a whole house. But what if you only have one room, or if you have an office? You can do just a corner of your desk that way. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn. You can just do the corner of your desk. Just put one little crystal in there, and that's it. Or a picture of a tree growing. Water is also very good because the element for that area of the house is wood. Water feeds wood. Just think, a tree needs water to survive. So you may have a fountain in there, or a picture of a water fountain. Anything like that in there will also assist. The most important thing is the intention. It's the intention to bring that energy in. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay, so any herbs we can put in there, potpourri. My challenge with potpourri, DK, is that potpourri is dried, and in feng shui, dried things represent death, and I don't like putting anything like that in. If you're going to use a spray, I would use basil or a live plant. If you have a live plant like basil, would be an excellent one to put in there. If you're using cinnamon to make maybe a grid with cinnamon in it, or you can use different things you find in nature. Pine cones are good because they symbolize growth. Excuse me. Oh, good. Oh, you're welcome, DK. And one thing I'm trying to grow this year is sunflowers, so that I can bring sunflower energy into this home. That would be perfect for that spot because it has the yellow for the sunflower. It represents the sun, and it's also growing. So it's something to think about, what you're doing, and think about the space. So if that's the space in your home is a kitchen, then having cinnamon and basil in there, it's perfect, and just making sure that you're aware that cinnamon and basil are there for prosperity's sakes, not just for food. Okay, now let's do some energy work. Now this energy work is for everybody's prosperity area, the wealth center of your home. And at the end, I am going to be using the Fibonacci tuning forks. There's 144 hertz and 89 hertz. And what we're going to be doing, they're weighted this time. Fibonacci, the golden mean, is something found in sunflowers. That design, that spiral design, it keeps energy going. And that's what we want. We want to keep the energy going. So that's the energy I'll be doing at the end. You'll be able to use the video at all times. I'm going to suggest cleaning first. I know we didn't get a chance to because we just started. But after or while you're cleaning, play this live stream. And of course, the video is going to be out tomorrow. You can play the video. Keep playing it in that corner of the home and see what happens. Make sure you clean out and think about it. Like everything I have in back of me right now, that's for St. Patty's Day. The horseshoe, the gnomes, the two little yellow gnomes, the truck with, I think, has gold coins. There's a lot behind me. I even have a bell for luck. You can use bells for cleaning. So if you're cleaning a space, you can use a bell. This isn't. We've had power outages, so I've had to have candles there. But anything like that is wonderful for that space and home. All right, I've talked enough. So now let's do some energy work and let's see who pops in and what happens. Okay, everybody. I'm going to ask you to just sit back, close your eyes, relax, let this energy flow to you and to the wealth corner of your home.
Hi, Shelley. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone. Hope you're doing well with that energy. It was interesting. I have to say that. Oh, you're welcome, Amber. I felt it very strongly in the upper chakras, from the crown to the heart chakra. That energy was just bouncing all over the place. Oh, you're welcome, Sam. Then I saw lightning. I had not expected to see lightning, but lightning energy came in as well. Excuse me. I saw a beautiful beach. Of course, beach energy is wonderful for this energy. It's just, lots of water coming in, lots of sunshine. It's perfect. You're welcome, Samir. You're welcome, Nadia. I saw Italian bread or French bread loaf. Now, I haven't had bread in years, and those loaves look so good. So, if you're in a kitchen, just even the smell of it assists with the energy of prosperity, because that's considered prosperity. That those are symbolic of prosperity. Felt energy in the neck. So the back chakras were also receiving energy. Saw the energy of green, which was perfect. Uh, then I was shown water with bamboo shoots growing in it. Bamboo is a sign for wealth, and it's symbolic of wealth because it grows so fast. So I was seeing it in a vase with water, a clear vase with water, and the bamboo. Then one of my guides came in, and he is a leprechaun, and he goes, we should be asking the energy of our leprechauns,
positive leprechauns. Mine happens to be a guide. Some of them are just tricksters, but a lot of them can be guides. But he said the most important energy to bring in that area and is the energy of rainbows. And that's why I use these prisms, because when the light hits them, there's so many rainbows in the space, and it just fills the entire area up. So I have these in there. Plus, I have more. I have definitely more. I have these. Plus, I have smaller ones, like this clear one. That's a smaller one. And then I have one that's blue, like this. And this one I didn't hang up. I just didn't have time to grab it. He said, do anything that brings in the energy of rainbows. Could be a picture of a rainbow. Could be the prisms that bring in rainbows. Could be a glass candle holder that you may have that has prisms that bring in that energy. So he said, use the energy of rainbows to assist you with the wealth corner of your home. So I said, okay, no problem. I will let everybody know. I did use the Fibonacci tuning forks at the end. Now, some of you may have heard them, some of you may not, but the energy felt as if it was moving through dense space. So that means that there's a lot of energy to be cleared in this space. Jess, that's wonderful. I'm glad you're sitting on the beach today. Would love to be on a beach right now. It's kind of chilly out here, but that's perfect place to receive the energy. So the energy of the beach, again, is wonderful for that space. Now, tomorrow I will have this video up on this channel, the regular video. Monday is a live stream on Rest Relaxation Reiki. Tuesday is the Griffin video from Transformational Vibrations. And Friday will be this live stream, the next gua. And will there be something else on Transformational Vibrations? Richard did put in the chat box the link to the Energy of Crystals playlist, so you can pick whatever crystal you want in there. That, jade, pyrite, citrine, even clear quartz. Clear quartz can work just as well because it could be programmed for any intention. You can use that as well. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thank you for letting me share some time with you. Hope you enjoy this, and I'm wishing everyone lots of wealth, prosperity, abundance, and happiness. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. All right. You're welcome, Trixie. Bye-bye, everyone.